Hi guys, this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. So today I am so super excited because today I am hosting my fall lantern collaboration. Yay! So I hosted this collaboration for summer, and I decided at that time to make this a seasonal collaboration. So now we're doing fall, and of course we'll do it again in the winter for like Christmas or winter decor, and in spring, and then we'll just keep going like that. So yes, I'm so super excited. So in this collaboration, I asked for everyone to show us how you decorate, or either decorate a lantern or show us how you decorate your home using lanterns. So you guys know I love lanterns, and I love to not only decorate them but also decorate my home using them. So you can choose to do either way or both, however you like. So yay, I'm excited. I want to encourage all of you guys to be sure to check out my playlist. I have it listed in the description box below so that you can view all of the participants in this collaboration. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope that you will enjoy this video and go ahead and click subscribe button. It costs you nothing, guys. It's absolutely free. And hit the notification bell, that way you'll get alerts as to when I upload new videos. Alrighty, so let's jump into how I've decorated my lantern, and you guys can see it here. I think it looks so very pretty. You guys know I'm doing a Tuscan look for the fall. And so yeah, this is what I came up with. So let me show you guys how I put it together. So here's my lantern that I'll be decorating. You guys have seen this lantern before. It's very large, and I did get it from the at-home store at the end of Christmas in 2016 on clearance for, I think it was like 80 or 90% off. Can't remember now, and I'm using those florals, fall leaves, and these pumpkins to decorate my lantern. And so quick and easy, I just put the fall leaves in there around the candle and then filled in the pumpkins, and that's it. So easy, quick to do. Now we will create our topper for the lantern, and this is a little bit more detailed because I'm going to show you guys how to, oh well, before we do that, I'm going to add in some florals because I decided that I wanted to cover the outlet in the background, so I'm just going to fill in with some fall foliage to create a more full look inside the lantern. So I'm creating a bundle, and I'm going to use a chenille stem to tie it all together. So, and then I'll just place that right in there behind the candle, just to give some height and to cover that electrical outlet. There we go, that did it, but I still see it a little bit, so I'm just going to fill in with a few picks, and I think that fills it in nicely. So yeah, I think that looks really pretty. So now we're going to make our funky bow for the topper. And so I'm using some of the ribbon that I showed you guys in my fall decor unboxing. I got all of these from Michael's last year after the season on clearance for 90% off, and this one is from Dollar Tree from last year, and they do have it again this year. So I think these ribbons are going to be very pretty together. But you know, I decided that I needed some red in there, and so I dug through my ribbon stash and I found this beautiful velvet ribbon that really pulls the red out of that ribbon there. So I'm going to add this to our color combination as well. So now when I've cut all of my strips that I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you guys how to dovetail the ends. So I always fold the ribbon in half with the wire ends together and then cut upwards at an angle, and then you'll always get the perfect dovetail this way. So we'll do it again, fold it in half with the wire ends together, lined up straight, and then cut at an angle, and there you have it. Simple and easy, and that gives your ribbon a very professional finished look. So we'll do that with all of the ribbons, and I'm just showing you guys there how to do it again. But I should say that I've cut each ribbon strip into 24 inches long. So, and I have 2 of each color. So 2 of the floral pattern, 2 of the green, 2 of the burgundy color, and then 2 of the shiny gold kind of orange color from the Dollar Tree. So, because I'm going to have, I want this to be a fairly large bow since it's a large lantern. So now what we'll do is fold the ribbon in half to line up the tails, and then I'm going to measure off 6 inches. So each loop will be 6 inches, and then I'll just pinch it together, gather it there together, and hold it in place. So that's one. I'm just showing you guys how it is. You don't have to fluff this up just yet because we'll do all that later. But here's the next ribbon. I'm folding it in half with the ends measured out together, and then I'm going to use my little measurement there to get 6 inches and pinch that together and just hold it in my hand there. But I should say that you should flip over your ribbon, because if it's one-sided like this, you want the pretty side to show. So just do a twist of the back ribbon, or the one that's that doesn't have the printed side showing. So same with this velvet. The top side is pretty, so I'm just lifting it up and flip over the back one, twist it tightly. And I should say this velvet ribbon is very difficult to work with because it is not wired. And so I'm just gonna say wired ribbon is so much easier and better to use. But I didn't have it wired and I wanted this color, so I'm gonna work with it. So again, we're measuring to 6 inches, pinch it in the middle, and we're just creating a little bundle here of all these little ribbons pinched together. So now we'll go with the green ribbon. This ribbon is so pretty too. You guys can see it's like a linen pattern on it with gold sparkly specks throughout. Just very pretty. So that's each one, and all the tails are there. I have to twist over the green one because I want the sparkly specks to be facing forward. With the one from Dollar Tree, the gold glittery ribbon, I didn't flip that because it's the same all around. So now we will do that again. Same thing. Line the ribbon tails up at the bottom, then measure off 6 inches, pinch to gather, and then just, now this time I'm flipping these ends towards the opposite direction because I want my bow to be full and round all around. So from every angle. So doing it again, line up the ends, measuring off 6 inches, gather together, pinch it in the middle, and then flip it towards the end, and then twist the back end over so that it is the velvet side is showing. So we're doing that there. And we will continue this process for each ribbon until we have 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom of each pattern and color ribbon. As you guys can see, I'm just pinching it together. When you use ribbon that is the same on both sides, then you really don't have to worry about twisting it over, so that makes it super easy. But yeah, so we're just pinching it all together. So now I'm using a chenille stem to tie everything together here. And I have to say, guys, my hands were very tired, the hand that was holding all this ribbon together, so that's why I'm just going to tie it together and set that to the side, and then we will move on with our next pieces. So that's one side of your bow. And normally sometimes people will hold it all together in their hand, I guess it's 12 strips of ribbon, but I just can't. So now we're doing the same thing, taking each ribbon, lining it up at the end, measuring off 6 inches, and pinch it together. And we're going to do this for each one. And I'm breaking this up into 2 sections because it's easier for me to hold this in my hand otherwise. So there's 4 ribbons that I'm using, and I had 2 of each in the first bundle, so that was 8 strips of ribbon. and then I'll have that same amount here for the second half. So this bow will be a total of 16 strips of ribbon that I'm using. So that's a fairly large bow. So too much for me to hold in my hand all at once. So we're making quick work of it here now. Just pinching it all together, lining it up, measuring it off, gathering it together. And as you can see, after I did the first 4, then I flip it and go add the next 4 at the opposite direction. So the first set of ribbon was facing upwards. This second set of the ribbons will be facing downward. Gather it together there. And you can see I'm pointing those in the downward position, so that they'll be opposites. And again, that just helps to create a more round bow where it's full from every direction. So you guys can see that there, and I think I'm going to point that out in just a second here after I flip the ribbon piece over for the velvet ribbon, which was really giving me a hard time. But you guys can see the tails are, well, I'm going to tie it together with the chenille stem, but you can see the loops are at the top on one side, and then the other half there's the tails at the top, and then same thing. So you guys can see that there. Some of the tails are facing up, some tails are facing downward. So we'll take the set that we just did, and we're just going to tie them together. But I want to line it up so that the pattern ribbon, I'm showing you guys here how the loops are facing the bottom and the tails are at the top. And this side, the loops are facing the top and the tails are at the bottom. So that's how I want to attach these 2 ribbons so that it will be opposites, just like how I put them all together. So we'll pinch it together there and use another chenille stem to just tie everything together tightly. It would be nice if I had zip ties, because that makes it really easy to tighten it up, but chenille stems work perfectly fine. So we'll just twist all that together, then I'm looping it around and twisting again. I want to ensure that this ribbon will stay together, because when I'm fluffing it up, I don't want to accidentally pull it apart. So now I have another piece of ribbon that is just some random piece of ribbon, not using for this project. I'm measuring off, I think probably about 30 inches, because I want to make sure that I have enough to go around my lantern to attach it. So basically you want to have pretty much a long piece of ribbon, however long you need, depending on how large or how small your lantern is. And so I'm just going to thread this ribbon through the chenille stems. And you know what, guys, note to self, it probably would have been easier to just, once I had the 2 bundles together, before I bound them together, I could have just put this ribbon there, and then it would have been in the chenille stem at the time. But you know what, I wasn't thinking about that, so you guys could do it that way. But yeah, so now it's threaded through. Now we will go through and fluff up each loop to your desired, how you'd like it. So I'm just gonna fluff everything all together, and this will take a good few minutes, guys, because if you're like me, I like for things to just look right. So I want each ribbon piece fluffed and showing. So I'm gonna take the time to really go through and fluff everything. And so I've done that now, so I'm showing you guys how it's all fluffed out together. And here it is on top of the lantern, and I think it looks so very pretty. I think it came together nicely. So yeah, it's in the corner where I will have it for the fall, and so I'm gonna pull it out in a second so you guys can see it in the light. So I just think this lantern looks so very pretty. I think it's going to look great with my Tuscan inspired theme, and yeah, I just pulled it out. You guys can see how it kind of coordinates with my fireplace, but I totally have not started decorating my fireplace just yet. I do have that one little vignette there, but yeah, so I think the colors are kind of coordinating with the little white pumpkin in there and the pumpkin on the fireplace mantle. So I'm thinking it's looking super cute. And yeah, I normally go big. You guys know I usually go all out with my toppers, and so I only did the bow so far. That's not to say that I won't do something more, but just for now I have my bow on top, and I will decide if I want to add more embellishments once I get my dining room table decorated, because I don't want to go a whole lot on the lantern if my table decor is a lot, you know. So I just want to just kind of enjoy this look for now, and then decide if I want to add more a bit later. But I think it looks very pretty, and yeah, I'm loving the bow, and I love all of the fall colors. Alrighty guys, so I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. If so, please be sure to go ahead and click the thumbs up button and leave me comments down below to let me know if you love decorating with lanterns as much as I do. Now you guys know I'm doing a Tuscan theme for fall this year in my home, and so I have some big grandiose ideas, and so with my lantern I intentionally left it a little bit understated because I want to see how the other decor items that I put within my dining room space look before I decide to go like really big and grandiose with my topper, because you guys know I could do big, right? And I was like holding myself back not to just blow it up, but I want to see how things kind of come along first before I go really huge with this. But I think it's a very pretty look right now, and it's something that's very doable and would fit into most everyone's home decor. You would just choose the color ribbon that you like and just go with there. So I think it's really a nice look. And yeah, so I really appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you're new here, I hope that you'll go ahead and click the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. For all the participants that are participating in this collaboration, let me say a huge thank you so much for participating. You guys know I love you so much, and I really appreciate all of the support, and be looking forward to the winter because we'll be doing this again very soon. So, and for my faithful family members, you guys know I love you so very much, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the next video. Much love and many blessings. Bye-bye.